A Canadian individual who pelted gravel at Prime Minister Justin Trudeau during a 2021 election campaign has been handed a sentence of 90 days of house arrest and 12 months of probation by the Ontario court. Additionally, Shane Marshall has been directed to stay at least 100 meters away from the Prime Minister. Marshall was affiliated with an anti-vaccine mandate political party that was protesting against Mr. Trudeau's COVID-19 policies. He has pleaded guilty to common assault. Before we continue with the video, we humbly implore you to subscribe to Slant News TV to demonstrate your support and embolden us to produce more valuable content. We deeply appreciate your encouragement and eagerly return to the primary topic at hand. During a campaign event in September 2021 in London, Ontario, Mr. Trudeau was confronted by protesters who opposed COVID-19 vaccine mandates and other restrictions. Marshall, a former official with the right-wing anti-mandate People's Party of Canada, was among them. As Mr. Trudeau was returning to his bus, Marshall threw a handful of gravel at him, although the Prime Minister was not injured. Justice Kevin Mayhew referred to the assault as a manifestation of mob mentality, and stated that acts of violence against public figures are anti-democratic and require the strongest possible condemnation. In addition to probation and house arrest, the judge also ordered 26-year-old Marshall to undergo counselling. During closing arguments, Marshall's defense attorney argued that his client had no previous criminal record, and was dealing with anger management difficulties when he threw the gravel at Mr. Trudeau. The act of throwing stones was impulsive, lawyer Luke Reedy stated. Shane Marshall acknowledges that what he did was wrong. Mr. Reedy recommended that Marshall be given a 1-year suspended sentence and required to perform community service. On the other hand, the Crown's lawyer claimed that Marshall's actions were an attack on Canada's democratic institutions and asked that he serve 30 days in jail. Marshall was initially charged with assault with a weapon, but in March, he pleaded guilty to the lesser charge of common assault. He apologized to everyone for his actions in court, though he did not address Mr. Trudeau specifically. Shortly after the incident, Mr. Trudeau denounced the protesters at his campaign event, stating that their conduct was totally unacceptable. No one should have to work under the threat of violence or acts that endanger them, he added. Conservative leader Erin O'Toole, Mr. Trudeau's opponent at the time, also condemned the incident as disgusting. Another election rally for Mr. Trudeau was cancelled in August 2021 after a group of angry protesters disrupted the event. Mr. Trudeau and his Liberal Party were re-elected to a minority government in October 2021.